Now, in recent weeks, Great Britain's athlete Dina Asher-Smith has called for more research into how menstruation affects performance in sports. This after the sprinter pulled up with a cramp in her leg during her 100-meter title defense at the European Championships in Munich, Germany last month. And there's consensus that more education is needed.
So if there's any sort of, research that could be done to see if there's something that we can do maybe before we know the cycle is coming or during to help to reduce the discomfort.
I think that in sports, it should be looked at more seriously, like women on their period, because I don't think that it's a taboo, like they don't want to speak about it.
But I think we're not talking enough about the effects of having your period while you're competing.
No, it's something that we need to talk about. We need to make people aware that this is what we're going through, this is how we're feeling at a specific time. Some people get, moody, and it's so many different levels to how you feel that, we should talk about it. It should be public knowledge.
For Asher-Smith, she experienced cramps in her calves, which caused her to pull up. For some female athletes, they have similar symptoms, while for others, the onset of their symptoms start during premenstrual syndrome, PMS.
Lower back pains, I get headaches, and for some reason in my right leg, which for me when competing is not good because I have to be moving.
Well, I have back pains during my period, nothing else really, except I have headaches sometimes.
Headaches, which with the fatigue and the heat can lead to a migraine, which as you know is even more offsetting because then you get nausea with the migraine.
That pain, when it hits hard. And, I have to take, as I feel like it's coming, I take a pill. Because if I don't take Advil, that's it.
I usually try to take medication before the game, and after the game I also have an ice pack handy or maybe a warm pack handy. Just depends on the level of the pain.
For some, it's even worse given their underlying conditions.
Just recently I was diagnosed with endometriosis. So I do get painful cramps and it can be very debilitating.
I have endometriosis. So when I tell you that my cramps are intense, they're super intense. Now for me, I literally have to dope up on a lot of painkillers.
Performances can be affected depending on where in the cycle the women are at.
Doha 2019, both rounds, the first and second rounds, I was on my period competing, and then I got shoved, and that make it even worse. So even when you're on your period and if you're losing iron and the little bounce you get, that can even throw you off.
I just competed in a competition in August, and my period came on the last day of 4. Last day of 3, sorry. And I got it when I was changing into my competition suit in the bathroom. And I had it was just overall back pain and belly pain. It wasn't just a cramp, it was just full pain. So I don't know. And I was doing the backstroke, so I'm on my back and it wasn't the best, but I persevered.
In part 2, we look at how far science has come in researching and providing answers. Denise Walters for TVJ Sports.